What if you could conquer stress in minutes or silence anxiety with a simple mindset shift? Stay tuned because in this video, we're revealing 15 Stoic life hacks that will transform the way you handle modern problems. Welcome to Stoic Blueprint, your go-to source for applying Stoic philosophy to modern life. With years of dedicated research into Stoicism and its practical applications, we've distilled the wisdom of ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus into actionable hacks you can use today. These hacks aren't just theoretical. They're practical tools backed by timeless philosophy and modern success stories. Whether you're struggling with work burnout, decision fatigue, or the comparison trap, there's a Stoic solution waiting for you. So, grab a notebook because you're going to want to jot these down. If you find value in this content, please consider liking and subscribing to Stoic Blueprint to join our community of modern Stoics. First up, we're tackling social media anxiety. Did you know you can silence that nagging voice in your head with a simple Stoic technique? Let's find out how. Get ready to unlock practical Stoicism for anxiety, burnout, and more right now. Feeling exhausted from work? Here's a Stoic hack to beat burnout and take back your energy. In our fast-paced, always-on work culture, burnout has become a modern epidemic. Endless emails, tight deadlines, and the pressure to perform can leave you drained and uninspired. Stoicism offers a powerful solution. Practice detachment from outcomes. This doesn't mean slacking off. It means focusing on your effort, not the results. By pouring your energy into what you can control, your work ethic and attitude, and letting go of what you can't, external approval or unpredictable outcomes, you can protect your peace and avoid burnout. Consider Sarah, a 35-year-old marketing manager. She used to work late nights stressing over every campaign's success, tying her self-worth to metrics she couldn't fully control. Exhaustion set in, and she dreaded Mondays. Then she adopted a Stoic mindset. She started focusing on doing her best, crafting smart strategies and collaborating with her team, while detaching from whether every project was a hit. Over time, she felt lighter, more energized, and even noticed her work improving because she wasn't paralyzed by stress. Seneca, a famous Stoic philosopher, said, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." While dramatic, this quote reminds us not to waste energy lamenting what's out of our hands. In the workplace, it's a call to focus on the process, not the uncontrollable chaos. By letting go of perfectionism and embracing steady effort, Sarah turned burnout into balance. Next time work feels overwhelming, shift your focus. Ask yourself, what can I control right now? Put your energy there, whether it's planning your day, tackling a task, or simply showing up with intention. Release the rest. This Stoic hack doesn't just fight burnout, it builds resilience, making you unstoppable in today's demanding world. Feeling buried under a flood of news, notifications, and opinions? Here's a Stoic hack to cut through the noise and find peace. In today's digital age, information overload is a modern plague. Endless streams of emails, social media updates, and breaking news compete for your attention, leaving you stressed and scattered. Stoicism provides a remedy. Control your focus by embracing what's in your power. The Stoics teach that we can't stop the flood of information, but we can choose what we let in and how we respond. Meet Sarah, a 32-year-old teacher. She used to start her days scrolling through news feeds and emails, only to feel anxious and distracted before her first class. Then she applied a Stoic hack. She set strict boundaries. No screens for the first hour of her day, and only 15 minutes of curated news later. She asked herself, can I act on this information? Does it serve my purpose? If not, she ignored it. This shift freed her mind for teaching and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This reminds us to guard our attention fiercely. By focusing only on what we can control, we reclaim mental calm. Next time you're drowning in info, pause. Ask, is this in my control? Does it matter? Filter ruthlessly and let the rest fade away. This Stoic hack turns overwhelm into clarity. Let's check hack number 4, which is fear of failure. Terrified of messing up that big presentation or bold move? Here's a Stoic hack to conquer fear of failure and step into action with confidence. In today's world, fear of failure paralyzes us, whether it's launching a side hustle, asking for a raise, or trying a new skill. We dread judgment, rejection, or looking incompetent. Stoicism flips this on its head. What you fear isn't the failure itself, but your judgment of it. The Stoics teach us to focus only on what's within our control, our effort and attitude, and let go of the rest. Consider Mia, a 32-year-old aspiring writer. She dreamed of submitting her short stories to magazines, but froze, imagining harsh rejections. Then she embraced a Stoic hack. She asked, "What's the worst that can happen?" Rejection, that's outside her control. Her job was to write and submit, so she did. She set a goal to send one story a week, treating each no as practice, not defeat. Within months, she got her first acceptance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Mia didn't control the editor's responses, but she owned her persistence. Fear shrank as she acted. Next time fear grips you, list what you can control: preparation, effort, mindset. Act on that and let the outcome fall where it may. This Stoic shift turns fear into fuel. The next one is very important in our list, which is lack of purpose. Feeling lost or unsure why you're even doing what you do? Here's a Stoic hack to find your anchor and live with meaning. In our fast-paced modern world, it's easy to drift into a sense of emptiness or lack of purpose. You might be checking boxes, work, chores, scrolling through life, but still wondering, what's the point? Stoicism offers a way to tackle this by redirecting your focus to living virtuously and aligning your actions with your values. It's not about chasing some grand destiny. It's about finding purpose in what you can do right here and now. Take Sarah, a 34-year-old teacher. She felt stuck in a rut, grading papers and managing classrooms without a sense of direction. Then she leaned into a Stoic principle. Purpose comes from acting with integrity and contributing to others, no matter the scale. She started seeing her work as a chance to shape young minds, focusing on patience and kindness, rather than just the daily grind. That shift didn't change her job. It changed how she saw it, giving her a quiet, steady sense of meaning. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Purpose isn't out there waiting to be found. It's built through your choices. You don't need to solve world hunger. Just focus on what's in front of you and do it well. Next time you feel adrift, pause. Ask, how can I act with purpose in this moment? Maybe it's helping a friend, doing your work with care, or simply being present. This Stoic hack turns aimlessness into intention, grounding you in a life that feels worth living. Let's dig into next one, which is comparison traps. Have you ever caught in the comparison trap? Here's a Stoic hack to break free and find contentment. In today's social media-driven world, it's all too easy to fall into the comparison trap. You scroll through Instagram or TikTok, bombarded by images of luxurious vacations, flawless selfies, and career wins. Before long, your own life starts to feel small and inadequate. This constant comparison fuels dissatisfaction, anxiety, and a nagging sense of not enough. But Stoicism offers a timeless solution. Shift your focus to your own path and virtues, not external measures of success. The Stoics believe true happiness comes from living in alignment with your values, not from stacking up against someone else's highlight reel. Take Alex, a 28-year-old graphic designer. He used to waste hours scrolling through social media, comparing his portfolio and lifestyle to influencers and peers. It left him drained, insecure, and stuck in a creative rut. Then he tried a Stoic approach. He cut back on screen time and started journaling about his own goals and values, asking himself, am I living with integrity? Am I improving? By focusing inward, Alex began celebrating his own progress, like finishing a tough project or staying consistent with his work ethic. Soon he felt more confident, creative, and at peace with his unique journey. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it perfectly. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This isn't about outdoing others. It's about simplifying your desires and finding richness in what you already have. Your character, your efforts, your growth. Try this. Next time you catch yourself comparing, pause. Reflect. Am I living true to my principles? Redirect your energy to your own path, what you can control and improve. This Stoic hack transforms comparison into self-compassion, helping you break free from the trap and find contentment in being yourself. The next one is very massive: fear of change. Are you ever terrified of life's big changes? Here's a Stoic hack to embrace the unknown. Change is inevitable. New jobs, moving cities, or shifting relationships. Yet fear of the unknown can paralyze us. Stoicism offers a way forward. Accept that change is beyond your control, but your response isn't. Focus on your attitude and preparation to turn uncertainty into opportunity. Picture Sarah, a teacher offered a new job in a different city. Fear crept in. What if she failed? Then she embraced Stoic wisdom, control how she faced the change. She visualized the worst-case scenario, prepared herself, and focused on what she could do, researching the city and connecting with colleagues. Fear gave way to excitement. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Sarah learned that fearing change wasted energy, while preparing for it built confidence. Next time change looms, list what you can control, accept what you can't, and take one small step forward. Turn fear into fuel for growth. Embrace change with courage. Subscribe to Stoic Blueprint for more practical tools. Let's move to the next one: feeling crushed by financial worries. This Stoic trick can set you free. Money troubles can feel like a storm cloud hanging over your head. Bills piling up, unexpected expenses, or that nagging fear of not having enough. But Stoicism teaches us a way out. Stop worrying about what's uncertain and focus on what's in your hands. Picture James, a 29-year-old graphic designer. He's freelancing, and lately work has been inconsistent. His rent's due, his car needs repairs, and his savings are dwindling. Panic sets in until he stumbles across a Stoic idea. He can't control the economy or his clients' budgets, but he can control his spending, his mindset, and his hustle. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." James took this to heart. He made a simple budget, cut unnecessary expenses, and started viewing challenges as opportunities to build resilience. Instead of stressing over what might happen, he focused on what he could do today, pitching new clients, sharpening his skills, and finding peace in small wins. You can do this too. Next time financial worries hit, list what you can control: your budget, your effort, your attitude. Let go of the rest. This Stoic hack shifts you from fear to action. Want more Stoic wisdom? Hit subscribe for life hacks that stick. The next up is can't stop procrastinating. This Stoic hack will get you moving. We've all been there, staring at a task we know we should do, but instead we scroll social media or rearrange our desk for the third time. Procrastination isn't just a time thief, it's a stress bomb. The Stoics, though, had a fix. Act now because time is all you've got. They believe delaying what's in your control only fuels anxiety, and they're right. Meet Jake, a 28-year-old graphic designer. He's got a big client project due in a week, but every time he sits down to start, he finds himself tweaking playlists or researching fonts online. Days slip by and the deadline looms larger, leaving him panicked. Then he tries a Stoic trick. He reminds himself that he can't control the deadline, but he can control his actions right now. So he starts, small, messy, imperfect, but he starts. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Jake realized procrastinating wasn't fate, it was a choice. By focusing on what he could do in the moment, sketch one idea, draft one email, he broke the cycle. Here's your takeaway. When you catch yourself stalling, pause. Tell yourself, I can't control tomorrow, but I can act now. Then do one small thing toward your goal. Momentum builds from there. This Stoic hack turns dread into action, one step at a time. The next one is for all. Anger management. Are you losing your cool too often? This Stoic hack can calm your temper in seconds. Anger sneaks up fast in our modern world. Whether it's a rude email, a traffic jam, or a heated argument, it feels justified in the moment, but it leaves us drained and regretful. Stoicism offers a lifeline. Pause and reframe the trigger. The Stoics believed anger isn't caused by events, but by how we interpret them, and that's something we can control. Take Lisa, a 33-year-old project manager. She used to snap at her team when deadlines slipped or clients nitpicked her work. One day, after yelling over a missed report, she felt awful. Her outburst didn't fix anything. Then she tried a Stoic approach. The next time frustration flared, she took a deep breath and asked, "Is this worth my peace?" She couldn't control her team's pace, but she could control her reaction. Instead of raging, she calmly set a new plan. Her mood and her team's lifted. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Lisa learned that anger was her choice, not her fate. By reframing triggers as tests of patience, she turned fury into focus. Next time you're about to blow up, stop, breathe, ask, "Can I control this? Is it worth my energy?" Then choose calm over chaos. This Stoic hack tames anger and builds inner strength. Love this tip? Like and subscribe to Stoic Blueprint for more. Let's move to the next one, which is number 10 on Overlist: social media anxiety. Does social media stress you out? This Stoic hack can quiet the noise and bring you peace. Social media is a double-edged sword, connecting us, yet drowning us in likes, comments, and endless scrolling. It sparks anxiety when we obsess over validation or fear missing out. Stoicism cuts through this chaos with a simple truth. You can't control others' posts or opinions, but you can control your engagement. By setting boundaries and shifting your focus inward, you reclaim your calm. Consider Emily, a 27-year-old freelancer. She'd spend hours on Instagram, refreshing for likes on her latest post, or spiraling over snarky comments. Her mood tanked and her work suffered. Then she tried a Stoic hack. She set a 20-minute daily limit for social media and asked herself, does this serve me? If a post didn't inspire or inform, she scrolled past. She also muted accounts that triggered insecurity. Within a week, her anxiety faded, and she felt freer, focusing on her projects instead of her feed. Epictetus nailed it. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Emily couldn't control the algorithm or others' reactions, but she could control her attention, and that was enough. Here's your move. Set a time limit for social media. When anxiety creeps in, ask, is this in my power? If not, let it go. This Stoic hack silences the digital buzz and restores your peace. Feeling this? Subscribe to Stoic Blueprint for more Stoic life hacks. Our 11th life hack is decision fatigue. We are mostly overwhelmed by too many choices. This Stoic hack cuts through decision fatigue fast. In today's world, we're bombarded with decisions: what to eat, where, watch, or prioritize. By midday, your brain's fried, and even small choices feel like climbing a mountain. Stoicism offers a fix. Simplify your life by focusing on what matters and letting go of the trivial. The Stoics' new energy is finite. Don't waste it on what won't move the needle. Take Ryan, a 30-year-old entrepreneur. Running his startup, he'd agonize over every detail: email wording, lunch options, meeting times. By afternoon, he was too drained to tackle big goals, stalling his progress. Then, he adopted a Stoic trick. He preset routines, same breakfast, limited wardrobe, and ranked tasks by impact, asking, does this align with my purpose? If not, he delegated or dropped it. Suddenly, his mind cleared, and he had energy for what truly counted, like pitching investors. Seneca said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Ryan stopped frittering away mental bandwidth on petty choices, reserving it for what shaped his life. Here's your hack. List your daily decisions. Cut or automate the small stuff: meals, outfits, schedules. Focus only on what drives your goals. This Stoic move beats decision fatigue and sharpens your edge. Let's dig into life hack number 12, which is relationship stress. Are you fighting with your partner or friend again? This Stoic hack can ease relationship stress instantly. Relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendly, can be a minefield of tension. Misunderstandings, unmet expectations, or clashing priorities spark stress that lingers. Stoicism offers a way through. Focus on your own actions and let go of others' choices. You can't control how people behave, but you can control how you respond, with patience, not frustration. Meet Tara, a 31-year-old nurse. She'd argue with her boyfriend over little things, unwashed dishes, late replies, until resentment built up. One night after a blowout, she tried a Stoic shift. She couldn't force him to change, but she could change herself. She started asking, "Am I acting with kindness and fairness?" Instead of nagging, she calmly stated her needs and let him decide his part. Tensions eased, and they talked more openly, strengthening their bond. Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." Tara couldn't dictate her boyfriend's habits, but she could master her own reactions, and that made all the difference. Next time relationship stress flares, pause. Ask yourself, what can I control here? My words, my tone. Act with virtue, then release the rest. This Stoic hack turns conflict into connection. Number 13 is loneliness. Feeling lonely even in a crowd? This Stoic hack can fill that void with inner strength. Loneliness isn't just about being alone. It's that aching sense of disconnection, even when you're surrounded by people or glued to your phone. In our hyper-connected yet isolated world, it's a quiet epidemic. Stoicism offers a remedy. Find contentment within yourself, not in others' presence. The Stoics taught that true peace comes from self-reliance, not external validation. Consider Mark, a 35-year-old accountant. After moving to a new city for work, he struggled to make friends. Nights alone left him feeling empty, scrolling through old texts for comfort. Then he leaned into a Stoic idea. He couldn't force friendships, but he could enjoy his own company. He started small, reading philosophy, cooking for himself, taking walks, and reframed solitude as a chance to grow. Over time, loneliness faded, replaced by a quiet confidence that drew others to him naturally. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Mark discovered that loneliness wasn't a lack of people. It was a lack of self-connection. By turning inward, he built a foundation no one could shake. Try this. Next time loneliness hits, don't run from it. Sit with it. Do one thing you enjoy alone. Read, create, reflect. This Stoic hack turns isolation into independence, proving you're enough. Love this? Hit subscribe for more Stoic Blueprint hacks. Number 14 on our list is digital overload. Drowning in notifications and screen time? This Stoic hack can unplug you from digital chaos. Our devices are relentless. Pings from emails, texts, apps, and news updates pulling us in a dozen directions. Digital overload leaves us frazzled, unable to think straight or rest. Stoicism cuts through with a clear rule. Master your attention because no one else will. You can't stop the flood of info, but you can decide what gets through. Take Priya, a 29-year-old marketing assistant. Her phone buzzed constantly. Work Slack, social media, family chats, until she couldn't focus on anything. She'd end her day exhausted with little to show for it. Then she tried a Stoic fix. She silenced non-essential notifications and set phone-free hours, mornings for work, evenings for herself. She asked, "Does this serve my purpose?" If not, it waited. Within days, her mind felt sharper, and she reclaimed hours for real priorities. Seneca warned, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." Priya was scattered across a digital mess until she took charge. Stoicism isn't about rejecting tech. It's about using it intentionally, not letting it use you. Your hack: pick 1 hour today to go offline. Mute distractions. Focus on one task or just breathe. This Stoic move beats digital overload and hands you back control. The last on our list is overthinking. Trapped in a spiral of overthinking? This Stoic hack can stop the loop dead in its tracks. Overthinking is a modern curse, replaying conversations, worrying about what-ifs, or second-guessing every move. It's exhausting and paralyzes us from acting. Stoicism offers a way out. Anchor yourself in the present and let go of what's imagined. The Stoics knew the mind loves to wander, but you can train it to stay where it matters, right now. Meet Sam, a 34-year-old software developer. He'd lie awake, obsessing over a bug he couldn't fix or a comment his boss made. Hours vanished to what could go wrong until he tried a Stoic trick. He couldn't control the code's quirks or his boss's thoughts, but he could control his focus. Each time his mind raced, he'd pause, breathe, and ask, "What can I do this second?" Maybe write a note for tomorrow or just rest. The spiral broke, and he slept better, tackling problems with a clear head. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Sam's overthinking wasn't reality. It was noise. By staying present, he silenced it. So what should be your move? Next time you're overthinking, stop. Focus on one thing in front of you: a task, a sound, your breath. This Stoic hack pulls you out of your head and into your life. And there you have it. 15 Stoic life hacks to conquer today's toughest challenges, from social media anxiety to overthinking and everything in between. We've walked through practical Stoicism for anxiety, burnout, and modern chaos, pulling timeless wisdom from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus to build a blueprint you can use right now. Whether you're battling decision fatigue, relationship stress, or the comparison trap, these hacks prove you don't need to control the world, just your response to it. That's the Stoic secret. Peace isn't out there, it's within you, waiting to be unlocked. At Stoic Blueprint, we've spent years diving deep into Stoic philosophy, blending it with real-world success stories to bring you tools that work. If these hacks spark something in you, maybe a lighter mind or a bolder step, then this is just the beginning. Hit that like button if you found value, and subscribe to Stoic Blueprint to join our growing community of modern Stoics. We drop videos like this every week, packed with actionable wisdom to navigate life's mess. Got a problem you want us to tackle next? Drop it in the comments. We're here to help. Until then, take one hack, test it today, and live the Stoic way. See you in the next one.